In this video, what exercises are essential and how you can do them? We are going to tell you in detail in this video. The first exercise is barbell overhead press. You will place the hands outside the shoulders to do this exercise. The elbows and forearms must be in a vertical position. Here is a quick tip. If the elbows are pointing in or out, the grip is too wide or narrow. So, make sure to adjust it accordingly. Make sure to place the bar in front of you. You must put the bar on the heel of the palm because it is the main point from where you apply the force. Repeat. This exercise helps you strengthen the three heads of the deltoid and is a perfect shoulder exercise. The three heads of the deltoid and shoulder are the front, anterior, middle, lateral, and rear, posterior. The overhead pass is best if you want bolder, bigger, stronger shoulders. The variations in these exercises depend on the shoulder strength and size. There are a lot of benefits of overhead press because all deltoid muscles are involved in this exercise. You can load heavy weights if you exercise regularly, and it helps develop bigger shoulders as well. The second exercise for shoulders is the half kneeling landmine press. You want to go into a half kneeling position in front of the dumbbell, with your knee underneath the hip and also your ankle beneath the knee. Then you will hold the dumbbell at shoulder height in your hand closest to the back leg and then vigorously grip it. At the end of the lockout, you will need to press up at about 45 degrees and reach for the ceiling. Lower yourself slowly and controllably, and repeat. This exercise is not only for beginners but also the professionals. It is the best shoulder exercise as it is between both horizontal and vertical movement. It is especially recommended for those people who are having an issue with shoulder mobility. If you are having shoulder mobility issues in overhead pressing, then this exercise is also perfect. Similarly, for people who have just recovered from a shoulder injury, this exercise is best for them. The third exercise for you is Arnold Press. To do this exercise, you must be in a seated position, then dumbbells should be picked up to a traditional starting position, and make sure that your hands be rotated until your palms are facing you. It is similar to the top of a biceps curl. Press the dumbbells, and then you rotate your palms to face forward in one motion. Next thing to do is lift until your biceps are almost near or right behind your ears. Repeat. This exercise is named after Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is the best exercise that will train all the deltoid heads. It also helps in leading to more hypertrophy. This is because it includes a number of exercises where you will do rotations and motions. It is also the best one as it is the best upper back burner. Arnold Press helps in stability and mobility and strengthens the shoulders. Push press is next. To do this exercise, you will need to set it up in the same manner that is the same as the barbell overhead press. Then you will need to maintain an upright torso. After that, you will have to descend for almost 4 to 6 inches, knees over toes. Then, by using your legs, you will drive yourself and the barbell up by pushing the torso and your chest upwards through the barbell. Afterwards, you will push through the barbell until it is locked out. Then you will need to return to the starting position slowly and repeat. It is the fourth recommended exercise that helps in shoulder strengthening and makes the lower body work properly. There are knees, ankles, and hips used in this exercise. This workout for shoulders is like the overhead workout that is done by athletes. The only difference here in the exercise is that you will need to lift more weight than normal. There are a lot of benefits of doing this exercise. One of the major benefits of this workout is that it helps in muscle building and strengthens the body parts. Additionally, by doing this exercise, you can lift heavy weights easily. The fifth exercise is bottoms-up kettlebell press. You will need to grab slightly lighter kettlebell bottoms to do this workout. Grip the horn directly above your wrist, tighten your grip, and engage your lat. Keep the kettlebell facing directly upwards and your upper arm beneath the kettlebell center of mass as you press out. With the bell in the position and the upper arms close to the ear, you need to lock out. To improve the stability of the shoulders and also rotator cuff strength, you can go for this amazing workout. The best part is that it not only helps strengthen the shoulders but also improves your grip strength and pressing techniques. As a result, you will get great intensity at left weight. The sixth shoulder exercise is wide grip seated row. You will need to set up in the exact same way you would for a regular seated row, but here you will have to do with a straight bar attachment. For this workout, you must take a wide overhand grip and then hold it until your upper arms reach your torso at an almost 45-degree angle. Row the bar to your sternum while keeping your torso upright until you feel a strong contraction in your upper back. Return to the starting position slowly and then again repeat. The seated row is a well-known exercise for the lats and upper back of the body. However, when you are going to take a wider grip, then your posterior deltoid muscle becomes more involved in shoulder extension. Although the posterior deltoid is trained isometrically by lifting the weight overhead, it must also be trained concentrically and eccentrically. The seventh exercise is the leaning lateral raise. Bring your feet close to your hands while holding a power rack or a pole to do this workout. The next step to take is to raise the dumbbell away from you. Move it away so it will be resting on your outer thigh until you feel a strong contraction in your shoulders, then slowly lower it and repeat. This exercise is also one of the top recommended ones by experts. Leaning while performing lateral raises increases the distance your arm must have to travel to lift the weight. It also helps add up a longer range of motion, which means more tension and eventually leads to more gains. The leaning lateral raise helps overload the muscles more at the top of the rep than the standing version. It also helps in decreasing the strengthening of the sides of the shoulders, which reduces imbalances. Eighth exercise is Incline Y Rays. The first and most essential thing is to place the bench at a 45-degree angle. Then you will lie down on your back with your knees slightly bent. That is an essential part. After that, you will need an overhand grip to hold the weights. You will then extend your arms straight beneath your shoulders. While doing this posture, you will need to keep your shoulders back and your chest up. You will have to engage your posterior delts to raise the weights up and out efficiently. After that, you will need to maintain a straight line with your arms until they are fully extended. A gentle elbow bend is acceptable in this workout. Repeat. In this exercise, the upper back and traps are targeted by the Incline Y Rays. It's also excellent for training your posterior deltoids from a new point or angle. It helps in strengthening all four rotator cuff muscles in the overhead position. Stability bent over dumbbell rear delt raise is the ninth exercise. You must choose a squat rack and stand beside it to do this exercise. After that, you must hold a dumbbell in the opposite hand. Next, you will have to hinge at the hips. Make sure to maintain a smooth flat back and a high chest. Then you will have to contract your upper back and shoulders while bending the working elbow slightly while doing the workout. Lastly, you will need to bring the dumbbell to the side of the body and then up. Repeat. The reverse fly is another name for the bent over rear delt raise. This exercise is great for isolating the muscles of the rhomboids and middle traps and is commonly used to add volume to rear deltoid training. Seated dumbbell shoulder press is the 10th exercise. To do this amazing shoulder exercise, you will have to sit upright on an inclined bench. Make sure to keep your shoulders away from the ears and chin. Brace your core and find the perfect pressing angle. Make sure to press both dumbbells overhead until your elbows are locked. And after this, lower dumbbells. Repeat. This exercise where standing is a common position for performing the dumbbell shoulder press. However, performing the move while seated allows you to put more force on your shoulder directly. You can also easily adjust the angle once your back and lower body are stabilized while sitting. Because the posterior deltoid stabilizes the weight when you're overhead, all overhead press variations train all of the three heads of your deltoids in the shoulder. This means that with just one move, you can also advance full shoulder development with this workout. Which exercise did you find the best? Do share your thoughts in the comments. Till next time, stay safe and enjoy these exercises.